Not sure if you have a cold or COVID. You no longer need to run out to your doctor or buy an at-home test to answer that question.
A medical team will now come to your home to diagnose the symptoms and much more. Sylvia Perez explains in tonight's special report.
It's just another day at the office for lead nurse practitioner Patrick Hewen and EMT Juan Gomez. They are heading off to make their first house call of the day. That's right, it's a house call. Maybe you remember what those are. They are going to Franklin Park to help a patient find out if they have a cold or COVID. Patrick and Juan are one of 3 medical teams Dispatch Health has on the road every single day in the Chicago area.
We found that patients were going to the emergency department for things that they didn't need to go to the emergency department for. We can care for almost everything that's not life-threatening or limb-threatening in home. Things like colds, things like sore throats, bladder infections.
They can also help patients who are having trouble with medical conditions ranging from COPD, congestive heart failure, even asthma or a stomach ache. In addition to all the ailments they can help you with at home, their hours of operation are pretty convenient for most patients.
We are 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year, holidays, weekends. Parents, caregivers as well too, especially in our elderly population. People who, getting an elderly person's just as equally hard to get out the door as, packing up your toddler into the car seat.
This Chicago couple agrees. They dialed up Dispatch Health a few weeks ago to see if they had COVID or not.
Particularly here in Chicago, it's cold right now. And when you don't feel good or being around people, and you don't want to infect anyone either. So it was very efficient and it was a good way to go. Yeah, we love it.
And fast.
Yeah.
And that is what we wanted.
Freddie Weaver and Elizabeth Moyd had never used a service like this before and were pleasantly surprised.
Are you having any vertigo or severe dizziness?
Based in Denver, Dispatch Health opened up shop about 5 years ago and has at least 40 offices around the U.S., including the one here in Chicago that opened last October in partnership with Rush Medical Center.
We're all very busy. It's a busy society, and we need the convenience of having options.
While telehealth became more popular once the pandemic began, Dr. Shaw says partnering with services like this takes it to the next level.
There's just some things that need hands-on care, and this is a good kind of next step as a bridge to care.
In addition to helping patients receive acute care quicker, Dr. Shaw says services like this close another important gap in healthcare.
There are certain things that prohibit patients from getting the care that they need. And one of those, for example, is mobility or transportation issues. This really is a way to get that care to those patients when they have that barrier.
Despite its partnership with Rush, anyone can contact Dispatch Health for a same-day appointment. They accept most major insurances, and the cost is the same as an urgent care visit.